Welcome back, Stingers. People always wonder how a Scorpio can just cut them off ice cold and not care about them anymore. Not care about their life, not care about their death. Just completely purge them out. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Let's get it in. The reason why many of you are so replaceable within your relationships is because you add no value. Now, I always see in the comment section of people bragging about how loving Scorpio is, how giving, how bonding, how protective we are. I already know this, so they don't have to tell me that. I'm a Scorpio. But I have yet to see them describe who they are within that relationship. Like, who are you? While Scorpio's giving all this stuff, what are you doing? What are you doing? Think about your professions, your jobs, your careers. If a company is downsizing or getting rid of people, guess who goes first? The person who adds no value. They're going to look through spreadsheets and see, well, what the hell are they doing here? I've been paying them for years to do nothing. The person with the most sales or the biggest accounts, they're going to stay because they're adding value. The person who's been doing nothing has got to go. And in some of your relationships, you're doing nothing. When it pertains to Scorpios, I'm not talking about physical things like, oh my gosh, he bought me a car, he bought me a house, he take care of my kids, my mom. That's all tourist stuff. That's all well and fine too. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But what do you give us? Think about what our needs are. Absolute loyalty, not your version of loyalty. Like, oh my gosh, I'm friends with his ex, girlfriend, but she cool. Why shouldn't I be friends with her? I ain't no proxy. No. Once you start talking, a bunch of mess and trying to make excuses like, no, that's not loyal. I don't want to hear it. That's not our loyal. That's not our loyal. What do you give us? Think about all the things. Now, every Scorpio is different. So there'll be different needs. I just happen to be on the extreme side. I embody the truest nature of Scorpio. So what I need, maybe another Scorpio doesn't need so much. But that's your job to figure out, what do they need and can I deliver it? Do you see what I'm saying? If you can deliver everything they need, they're not going to get rid of you. It's going to be very difficult. So they'll be like, ooh, nah. This person has never betrayed me in any way at all. I'm talking not a phone call, not a text. They don't even talk to that person. They don't even look that way. Like they've always been on point. You're going to be very difficult to just ice out and get rid of. Now, you guys may think that you're loyal. You may, oh, I've been loyal, really? To them or your version of it? Your version doesn't matter. It's my version that matters, right? So you're so easy to replace when you bring no value. You don't bring any value. Now, I think about my past relationships. And what gets me bitter is they brought no value. I'm like, wow, you just took a year of my life. And I know I brought you value. I've transformed your life from the inside out. You've done nothing for me. You've done nothing. Sex wasn't even good. Ooh, that's the part that burns. You're like the bare minimum. The sex wasn't even good. And that's when you get really like venomous. You're like, ooh, you brought nothing to me, right? Or even your regular friendships. It's like, wow. Thinking back, like, I'm the one that's always giving the advice. I'm the one that's always nurturing this person. Wait a minute. They've done nothing for me. They haven't even changed me in any way. I haven't felt anything around them. What? Wait, what? Bye. You know what I'm saying? Then how do you just go and cut somebody off? You're pointless. You've done nothing. You've done nothing. It's easy to cut somebody off when they have brought no value. I was at work a couple of weeks ago, and there's somebody she's a Libra, a really, really true Libra. And I've worked with her for years. And it seems that I was always dropping jewels. You know what I'm saying? Like always dropping jewels. And one day, We were working. She came in. She made up for all them years because we went in heavy. And that's really not a Libra thing, but she let me go in, right? And she came back with some shit on some angles that I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? And I was there for it. I was like, thank you. I said, I never even thought of it that way, ever. She broke some shit down because she'd been working on herself. I hadn't seen her in a couple of years. She'd been working on herself. She got her little rocks and her little, been going in and all that other stuff. She had a complete transformation. And when I saw her again, she came back with some science. And I appreciate that. So it's not like when I see her, I'm like, I'm always dropping. You know what I'm saying? She has a little bit of value. She's gained a little bit more value. Right? So think about who you are in your relationship. Stop talking about somebody else is giving this and that. Do you bring anything? Right? Because I never go anywhere empty-handed. Not physically, emotionally, spiritually, ever. If I go to a party, I got bags worth of stuff. I'm like, this is for you. You know what I'm saying? And it comes from a great intent. If I'm ever empty-handed, which has never happened, I come in and I drop spiritual knowledge. And people leave full like they just ate. You know what I'm saying? I already know what I have to offer relationships. And I hate when people say, what you bring to the table? Like, shut up. Stop being a sheep and following everybody else's, words and phrases. I hate that shit. What you bring to the table? Like the table. I bring the table. I bring the table. But know what your value is. And in order to know that, you have to know what you have in yourself. To fill yourself up. See, I fill myself up so much that I just want to give it away. That's why I have so much to give. I got it. I'm good. Like, here, take. People are like, oh my gosh, are you sure? Yes, take this food. I got plenty. When you're so full, you do nothing but give, guys. You do nothing but give, right? Two people should come together and they just bouncing off each other. You ever have that friendship dynamic where y'all both so powerful? I love being around powerful people. And I can spot their energy a mile away. I don't have to protect them. I don't have to fight their battles. I don't have to come in with anything. I hate weak people like that. But I can spot a strong person a mile away. I ain't even got to worry about them. Somebody step to them, they already got that shit covered. They're like, nah. You know what I mean? Like, and when we're together, they bring something. I'm like, ooh, you just cracked open the door. And I bring something. You see what I'm saying? This is somebody that I'm going to keep around because they add value to my life. They add value. Now, in my career, I make sure that I'm at the top of my game in my specific area. Can't nobody mess with me. They cannot do it. Right? I bring value to you guys. Look at my channel. This is why a lot of you secret fans love to scatter like roaches around in my comments, but you keep coming back because I give you so much. You're like, oh my gosh, that made sense. Oh my gosh. You don't get that from other astrology channels because they're not dropping gems like that. They're just talking about transits or solar return or Venus conjunct whatever. And that's great. That's amazing astrology knowledge. But what else? You know what I'm saying? Like, I give you a meal. Like, you full when you leave. And you still can't stand me, but you gotta watch me. Because that's what I do for you. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. I'll see you at ScorpioSunScorpioMoon.com, where you can book a chart reading, couples chart reading, personalized stream session, and a personalized video, as long as it falls under the Scorpio umbrella of Scorpios, astrology, self-esteem, transformation, relationships. Whatever question you have, I will make a whole video dedicated to your topic. I have some amazing things you're going to love for this spring and summer. They're being custom made now. I have a giveaway coming soon for February. Did I say that right? Alright guys, like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. I'll see you at ScorpioSunScorpioMoon.com, where you can book a personalized stream session, basic chart reading, couples chart reading, and now your own personalized video that will air on my channel. You pick any topic that you want as long as it falls under the Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon umbrella, which is like Scorpio, relationships, astrology, transformation, self-esteem. I have some amazing things coming for you guys. Custom jewelry, beautiful things, beautiful things. I can't wait to share it with you. I have a new giveaway coming up, and I think that's it. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Don't you find it interesting that someone will come into your life totally empty? Look, the hands like this. Just take, and then like expect things from you. You're just like, wow, you literally brought no value. And they're like, how can you just cut somebody off? And they're so childish. Like, you're pointless though. Do you get it? Do you ever think about what you bring to a relationship that's not material? That's not material.